behind the mic. Give me what you like, never think about it twice. Coming with the real facts, and that's for real. Along with special guests, you know the deal. Label as the podcast, I stand on it. I'm all about my grind, cause my grind I be on it. That's what it's all about. When you're trying to be successful, you know what I'm saying? The Solo Show, yeah. Yeah. Back in the building, y'all. That's right. Episode number 12, the Solo Show. Yours truly, the mastermind behind the mic, the podcast Unc. Got my colleagues in the building. My man, the doc himself, Dr. Driscoll DeVaul.
Yes, sir.
And of course, my man on the telephone line, Big Steve Battle. What's up, dude? What's up, brother?
Man, before we go any further, man, I just want to say, man, congratulations, man, to all the stuff accomplished, man. Getting on the radio in Philadelphia, man, the award show, all of that, man. I just want to say, man, like, you're doing big things, man. I just want to give you your flowers now, man, and tell you, man, I'm proud of you. You stuck with it, man. I know a lot of people probably didn't think you would, but, man, just going over, almost 2 years, man?
Yeah. Well, actually 3 years, man, to be exact, for the podcast itself, May 26th.
Awesome.
Will be,
man. So, I just want to say, man, congratulations, man.
Man, hey, bro, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long time coming, still doing it. So,
and I just want to show everybody, man, you got to work for what you want, man. Ain't no overnight success, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as like, man, you wake up one day and you're going to go out there and live your dream. You got to put the work in for it.
That's right.
Without no work, no reward, right?
Right. Definitely, man. Definitely, man.
Shit. And I see you find you on progress, sir.
Round of applause for that shit, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I want to say something, too, man. I got to echo my brother Steve, man. We're so proud of you, brother. You took it from the ground level. You're so dedicated and determined. Do that thing. We cheering you on. From the beginnings to now, you keep evolving, keep doing your thing, man. I echoes just kudos to what you're doing.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Like I was saying, it was, it's a long time coming. Coming on 3 years, May 26th, still doing it. Hadn't even gave it a thought about giving up or quitting, because this is what I love to do.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I'm thankful, man. Thankful to the crew also. They started with me in the beginning. They started with me. And, now I'm still trying to, carry this thing on.
Yep.
So who knows, man?
Man, we done had a lot of conversations, man, for like the last year or so.
Yeah. And
I never heard you waver from your dream or what you're trying to be, man. You done kept the faith, man.
Yeah.
So, just going back to the Bible, man, no faith, no reward. So, like, you kept the faith. I ain't never heard you say, man, I thought about quitting, or, man, this ain't working out for me, or anything like that, man. All I heard about, man, how you want to go harder.
Yeah.
And how you doing more research to be better, and how you reaching out to talk to people to get better.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know, man, when you do something that you're passionate about and that you love, man, it's not work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we can't even have, you can't even have a regular conversation, man, without the podcast involved in it. Like, I don't even know, we had a conversation, we don't even talk about a brainstorm of nothing about, anything else about the podcast.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
So this is real talk.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate that shit, man.
Preach, Steve. You're right, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Preach.
Just, like I said, very fortunate, man, to be where I'm at now. And it's going to get even better with time. I work hard at it. That's all I think. All I think about, I'm on it. So I appreciate you guys, man, taking the time out to even come on when I asked you to come on. So that means a lot. So I appreciate it, man.
I feel honored that you asked me to spending time with you with your passion, man, with your God-given gift.
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate that. Bros, so how y'all guys week been, man?
Hey, it's been good. Mine,
well, my week's been for the last couple of weeks, man. You know, my daughter been in the hospital.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been dealing with that, you know, so she finally got out on Monday, so she came over here on Tuesday. I cooked a little comfort food for her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've just been trying, you know, saying, make sure she keep her, you know, her spirit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, I talk to her sometimes she's down, man. She's been in and out the hospital, man, with the Crohn's and, you know, this blood, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, stuff going on with her, you know, like just different stuff, man. So it's been, for the last couple of years, man, it's been an ongoing battle in and out of the hospital, man.
Yeah.
Infections and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, praying for
So
you.
when you're dealing with that, man, there's nothing you can do about it. And you're a parent, man. That kind of affects you mentally, too.
Yeah. It does.
And then, you know, my son back here was in a
Car
bad
accident.
You
Yeah.
know, I took 2 car accident pictures, man. And
Yeah.
You saw the pictures.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just so glad, thank the Lord, man. You know, I say this prayer every day when I get ready to eat, go to bed, and I wake up, man, to cover my kids and me, man. We travel the highways and byways to our destination.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you right now, man, that there's no way he walks away from that car accident without God's hand, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You're right.
You know, like, if you see that, man, that just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't meant for a regular person to walk away from.
Right.
And he said, you know, he had liver damage, the gallbladder damage, and it's still not 100%, but it's healing, you know.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, to me, man, God be the glory, man.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Definitely gonna keep praying for you, man.
Praying for you, Steve. Yes, sir.
You know, I talked to you a lot, man. You know, we had discussions about it, and man, continue prayers. You know, we're here for you, bro. Definitely.
I know it, man. You know, sometimes, you know, you need to go something through alone, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you don't want to talk about it. You know, like, you know, you just need to be by yourself, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you trying to shut nobody away or you trying to keep somebody out. You just,
Yeah.
if you talk about it, make it more real, right? If it's more real, then you got to face it, you know? So
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to,
Yeah.
you know, just stay to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Totally. I totally understand, man.
Yeah, brother. Me too, brother. Praying for you, Steve. Praying for you, brother.
Yeah.
So with me, man, I think my week, I just been chilling, working, man. It's been so hot, man. The weather's so about to burn up outside, man. It's so hot.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it is, man.
just been trying to take it one day at a time with these kids, his family. Kids getting out of school, so it's a lot of different transitions going on. So
Yeah.
we're just trying to get ready for that. But for the most part, you know, like Steve said, man, I definitely don't take nothing for granted. You
Yeah.
know, we don't know what the next problem gonna be, the next solution. Well, I mean, what's the next situation gonna be? But we
Yeah.
know who holds that next solution to that situation. So we're gonna roll on that.
Yeah.
And we definitely.
Yeah. Man. Man, like I said, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. When I call on you, hey, y'all don't change words. You know, if something comes up, you do let me know what's up. So definitely wanted to continue to bring you guys on because we have some great conversations. And, man, once again, I appreciate it. Man, you know, the big talk here in the last week or so has been about Kevin Samuels. We're going to go into that for a little bit. And, man, it's like the comments I've seen, of course, you guys have seen from people talking about Kevin Samuels. I want to get your take on that, on this man's death, and then, too, talk about the things that he did as far as being well, he actually was labeled as an image consultant, and he started his YouTube channel, I think, back in 2015, giving advice, you know, to men as far as relationships and
He
men.
started off with men,
Yeah.
Sure did.
Sure did.
So, with you, Steve, hey, give me your thoughts on Kevin Samuels, man, before we go on.
Kevin Samuels, man, like, was a man that spoke from his reality, right?
Right.
And his experiences in life on what went on. Like, he said this statement one time. He said, I didn't make this stuff up. He said, when I talk to the men, the men wanted to be in relationships, but they didn't find the women that was, you know, up to their par or quality of what they want to be. Mm-hmm. He said a man can make $100,000 a year and don't care if a woman made $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? He just wants peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference. Because a woman, she get $100,000 a year. I'm not speaking on all women now. Let's make sure I get this straight, because you can't never speak on the whole gender of anyone.
Right.
We don't want you to come up missing. We don't want you to come up missing, Steve. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen. I want to make sure I clear that up.
Yeah,
man.
make sure you do that shit.
Like, that man died out of nowhere. The women,
yes, sir.
The women were so glad that he died, man. I ain't never seen
people celebrating.
Never seen so many people talk negative about a man that died, man. Like,
yeah,
I know, sad.
Like, it was so sad, man. Like, he got what he deserved, or it couldn't happen to a better person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, I was like, what was that energy was for when that guy was going around disrespecting men, but using women to sleep with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that energy for him? Like, he's a dog. Man, you didn't hear nothing about that. That case was like a fart in the wind.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, like, dude.
Yeah, man.
What happened to that? But Kevin Samuel, man, he said some great things, man, about relationships. And he based it off, like you said, in 2015, he was dealing with a number of men, trying to mentor them.
Right.
So he took all the things that the men were saying that they actually wanted over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. He said women were like, they don't think men want to be in relationships, and that was false. Mm-hmm. He said that men want to be in relationships. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying, they found out that, you know, a lot of the women, you know what I'm saying, wasn't up to what the part they want them to be at, to be in that relationship. Either they didn't make enough money or they made enough money, but then the women that they want was like gold diggers. It was just like, it was all different parts about it, man.
Yeah.
Today, man, to me speaking on my turn, man, I see women, man. Women today, man, is not dating a man or being with a man, not unless they got something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about successful women. I'm not talking about the woman that she's looking for any old man.
Right.
She ain't got no man. Mm-hmm. And she ain't never been around a woman to show us what a man is actually about. I'm talking about a real woman.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You can't for a man making $40,000-$50,000 a year on a woman that's making $100,000.
Yeah.
What can you do with that? Yep. You can't even be the man in a relationship.
Sure, yep. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no wrong for saying that.
No.
Nah, yeah, sure.
No, man. No.
What can you tell that woman? You got it's supposed to be natural. Everybody talk about the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. The man's supposed to lead the council, right?
Right.
So if he don't make a certain amount of money and his wife make more than him, how you supposed to lead that council when the council not even gonna listen to him? Mm-hmm. And then it's trickled down to the kids. The kids gonna fuck around and they not gonna listen to him because the mama not listening to him. Yeah. So now he in a situation, he got to sit in the car 30, 45 minutes before he come in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not to deal with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, back to like the comments on Kevin Samuels, man. You know, that shit was ridiculous. You know, people, man, there was some outrageous comments about him.
Ridiculous, brother.
This brother is dead, you know.
Yep.
My thing is, if you had an issue with listening to him, because this man didn't make nobody listen to him or watch his videos. He didn't make you do that shit. That was a choice.
Yep.
That was a choice, man, of people to listen to him and watch him.
Definitely, yeah. And I did a little research, man. You know, when I was in, and I kind of got some of the same things that Steve was mentioning. You know, in doing my research, you know, I found that this brother was going through some health issues. He had some serious health issues. Mm-hmm. And, you know, with that, you know, just like what Steve mentioned, it started off with, you know, him mentoring, counseling or whatever men. And then it kind of went to a situation where he was, you know, bringing women on and counseling them. And I could just tell from his conversations, he had that whole, like, just whatever, throw it out there, whatever. And you know, when you're battling things like that, you know, you have a different view of everything. And it's kind of like sometimes you become relentless in what you say and how you approach everything. Yeah. And he was no holds barred. And I mean, I watched a couple episodes, and I could see how he could push some buttons. But to your point, it's sad that people celebrate that, you know, celebrate that he's gone and he did this and did that. My thing is, don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know,
don't listen to it.
Don't listen to it. You know, don't listen to it. You know, so we all got a choice. You know, so definitely.
Yeah, man.
Let me just say this.
Yeah,
sometimes, man, a person have a great point of view.
Yep.
But his delivery might not be great, right?
Right.
So if the delivery is not right, you don't get the point of view that he's trying to give you. Because you too caught up on the little shit as far as the delivery.
They got to
But
receive.
you should never
So
get so upset with a person on their point of view. Well, you glad that they did.
And I think, Steve,
He ain't with you no harm. He ain't trying to do nothing about you. You know, hurt you and anything like that. He just, all he's saying is, this is what the people of the day are looking for. From his point of view and perspective of what he has dealt with the people that he has counseled. No other point of view, but like he said, I counseled these people, and this is how I came to come up with this. I didn't make it up. And then another thing he said, I forgot what podcast it was on. I think it was $1 Million Rubber Game, or it might have been on the Joe Budden podcast, when he said, I have a date. I come up and I tell people, if you don't like what I say, we can talk about it.
Right. Yeah. No, I do
How many
remember
grown men can say that, you know what I'm saying, because you don't like what I say, you know what I'm saying, well, we can talk about it and we can have an open discussion about it. So we'll set this date up. But no one came.
No one came. Yeah. Right.
No one came. So if I'm a man and I say something and you don't like it, I say, okay, let's go meet up and have a drink. Let's discuss it. And you don't want to talk about it, but you still want to go on about it. That's something within you that you hurting about.
Yeah.
Maybe it's true what he said that hurting your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, be honest with you, I never celebrate a person's death, man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because I didn't like what they said.
Yeah.
He ain't did nothing to hurt you. He ain't try to hurt your family. He didn't hurt your pocket. All he said was what he thought was real.
Right.
But you saying that you glad he did? That let me know the mentality and the sickness of your mind. So he would say something like that.
Yeah.
It's like if I have a different opinion with Jock, and then Jock passed away of a heart attack.
Yep.
I'm going to be upset and sick because we had a difference of opinion and we didn't get settled.
Right.
Because that man didn't deserve, you know what I'm saying, to die, or me hate that man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We grown men. As a grown person, everybody's not going to agree on everything everybody say or do.
Yeah.
But this brother,
That's just being a us, though.
Yeah.
You go to that job every day and you don't agree with some people tell you on that job, but you do it, right?
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
I don't think you're going around telling nobody about that shit to the point where you glad they did.
Yeah, but this brother right here, man, he was so good at and you're right, Steve. You hit the nail right on the head. His delivery was off a little bit because I watched a couple episodes. I'm like, man, what in the world is this cat saying?
Yeah.
And he broke this lady down so bad. I felt so sorry for her. But he was so good at, like, he would smooth it, and then the delivery wasn't right, but he would, like, bam, he would nail it. And he had some good points, like you mentioned. Some of the points would be, like, real common sense points. Delivery would be off, but once he hit them buttons, you can tell, nope, she wasn't receiving none of that. And a lot of that from those people that's hating that you push them buttons and they don't receive that message, man. And whatever it is, I mean, yeah, and it's sad, man. It's sad that his reputation is what it is, and people celebrate and want to celebrate him dying, man. Because at the end of the day, he had an impact. Either the way you look at it, some people may say a positive impact, some people may say a negative impact. But you got to ask yourself, did he help anybody? You know. And that from I know a lot of it was messy. It seemed to be messy, but at the end of the day, it may have reached somebody.
Yeah.
You know, it may not have reached
I
some
see
people.
on Instagram, man. I looked around. A lot of women were saying that they helped them with their relationship with their boyfriend. I've seen that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like getting an understanding of the whole relationship as a whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now,
you can't be a bitter person and then try to receive some good knowledge of words, man. Because if you bitter, everything you want around you to be bitter.
Yeah.
That's why I try to cut out negativity, man.
Yeah.
If I go around a person and all they do is be negative, I don't want to be around that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they fuck up the whole mood and everything you got going on. As soon as you see them, your whole situation changes, like within you.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, here this motherfucker. You know one with a happy person you was, because you don't want this person around you because you know already this is a bitter person.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right.
You're right.
Y'all been around them type of people, man. When you see them, you like, man, oh God, here this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're negative. Yeah, they're negative to limit you. You know, they already limited themselves. They're negative to limit you.
Yeah. Now,
You done been to a job where the first time you get on the job, they come and take you out over the job, and then you ask them how long they been on that month. They've been on that 15 years.
Yeah.
If it's so bad, why the fuck you still here?
Exactly, Steve. You're sure right. They orient you. They training you.
yeah.
You're right, brother.
Yeah. Now, of course, I know both of you've heard Vivica Fox. She was actually on Fox Soul, and she had some choice comments about Kevin Samuels' death.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, so we're fixing to go into it. So let's check this out, y'all.
Well, me and Lisa Ray both had the whole side eye. Like, what the hell? Is he kidding me? Healing? Healthy? This man was a hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African-American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality. Rest in peace.
Man, you hear that shit.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
Man, I look at a woman, man, they ain't never had nobody in her life really that wanted her anything. She just negative.
Man.
You know, for years, her and 50 Cent went back together off just rigging the normal negative stuff. He's bigger with more negative, she negative. What have she done as far as being married or anything like that in a positive situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Sad.
As far as holding she's not even creditable to me to even talk on that man on what he did or what he did.
Right.
Yeah, my thing is,
you know what I'm saying? He ain't never been.
Yeah, what you got?
Never been married.
Yeah, what you got to gain from making that comment, man? That's my thing. What is that a gain, man? Them type of people show up at your funeral, man, to take pictures of you in a casket, man. That's just sad, man.
Yeah.
That's just sad, brother.
Yeah, show up just to see you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like wow.
Yeah.
And then another thing, she name dropped me and Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
I ain't heard Lisa Ray say anything.
Nah, they
But
pulled
she made sure she threw her name like that, didn't she?
Sure did, brother. Sure
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
That's personal right there, brother.
It is, man. It is.
That's
man.
personal.
Yeah.
And it let me know that man said something that hurted her deep inside that she was dealing with.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell
People
you
say
too.
something about me all the time, man.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
take it personal, man.
Yeah.
Right.
No, she said something wrong too, Steve. I'm gonna tell you too, Jock, because I done seen him insult other women, African American women.
Yeah.
So he's insulted a whole lot of other people. If you want to say it's insulting, she was like kind of making a reference just to African American women. I mean, he did reference African American women a lot of times, but he talked about women in general. So I ain't trying to jump on the brother's bandwagon or anything, but I heard a consistent message of him, you know, saying women, period. Now this is what you need to do, X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Man, that's just sad, bro. That's sad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Thoughts and prayers are continued with his family. I think this man had a daughter too. Wow. Yeah.
That's another thing, man. You can't go out there and bash on that man. That man got a whole family, man.
Yeah.
You know, like that really let me know that's personal, man.
Yeah. Man, Young Thug, man. Let's go into
man, these boys off the chain.
Yeah, this RICO indictment on Young Thug, and of course Gunna, and a lot more of them. It's a group of them, man. That shit was,
ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, man, because he got some hell of a charges on him. And you know, you think about it, man. These guys got all this fucking money, man.
They can't get out their own way, though, man. That's the sad thing about it. Think about rap today and rap how it used to be back in the days. I mean, there's always been a criminal element, but these young brothers take it to another level. Like, make money, build your brand. It's all about forming gangs and killing each other and all this little stuff. Man, it's sad, man. It's sad that they can't build anything substantial. And you look at these young cats, and you just say, are one of these cats going to be here in 3 or 4 years? Are you going to see these young cats? Yeah. And there's so many other, it's influencing so many young cats, of other young people, and it's sad.
Yeah.
So I just want to say something if I don't mind, man.
All right.
It's the media and the radio stations. I mean the what you call Def Jam and Columbia and all of them. It's what they promote, man, within our community, man.
Yeah.
Man, you got to think about, man. KRS-One was one of the most, you know, significant rappers in our time.
Mm-hmm.
He's in my top 6. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have artists like that no more, man. We got people talking about selling dope, shooting, gangs.
Yep.
That's what they promote, man. You know, like taking mollies or being in the gang and shooting up the block.
Yeah, robbing folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they promote to our kids, man. And they have a more influence on our kids than we do.
Yep.
It's almost like they brainwashed. And then you got the rappers thinking that they got to beat what they rap about, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, you know, this is sad, man. You know, media promote something. Man, where's the positive rap at? Where's the guys that are rapping about, man, the family or where's the guys rapping about doing something, man, within the community, man?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is that? We don't see that.
It just
every rapper today is talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Sleeping with a bunch of women, doing drugs, and killing.
Yeah. Beefing and shit all the time,
That's
man.
all they talk about.
Man, it's terrible, man. Sad.
I grew up, I would listen to Run DMC, Beastie Boys, LL Cool J, Kool Moe Dee.
Oh, you figured to say Will Smith too,
Yeah,
wasn't you?
because he slapped somebody. I was going to say. Even he getting off the chain.
Will Smith. That's everybody in here said listen to Will Smith.
Yeah.
Hey, don't lie.
Yeah.
When Parents Don't Understand came out, everybody listened to that.
Everybody, summertime, all that shit, man.
Summertime.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That man went platinum, 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the good music, man?
Yeah. There's none of that shit no more, man.
No.
There's none of that.
Yeah, we got to listen. You know, every time we turn around on social media or whatever, they promote black people being murderers, drug dealers, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The way they portray us in the media, man, is that we're animals, man.
The vape, y'all. It's the vape. It's the vape. I hit the vape, man.
Can't do that vape, bro. Shoot, yeah, you're right, man. You know, Hammer tried to come back. Nobody act like they want to get with it, man. But Hammer went on back. Let's see. So yeah, man, you're right. Ain't nothing positive. No I mean, you know, you got Common, you got people like that. You know, but yeah, you know, it's sad, man. It's sad.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing but every time you look around, man, there's something with, you know, beefing and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I think back in the day when it was the little rap beefs, a lot of that shit was due to people trying to get their sales up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It never got.
But this shit is for real now, so
it never got too crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now these cats, man, it's off the chain now. Gangs are involved with this stuff, so you know, it's something.
Let me ask y'all a question, man.
The floor is yours.
Where these kids getting all these guns from? When I was growing up, man, you couldn't get no damn gun like that.
Yeah.
Right. 14
all
to
these
15.
damn AR-15s and
Yeah.
these damn Extendos and where they getting this shit from?
I don't know, brother. You're right. It's got to get some kind of arms race or something, gang going on, something. I don't know.
Yeah, 14 and 15-year-olds, you know, with Dracos and shit.
Yeah, man. I just
Dude,
Googled
the
what a Draco
murder
was.
rate going on right now, man, for the kids that murder is between the age of 11 and 17 is the highest murder rate. I looked that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sad.
That's who's killing them.
Pitiful.
And between 11 and 17, man, I remember getting my first kiss and a little bit, a little nookie. You know, I was happy to get my finger wet back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know, man. Them young rascals, man, they be out all time of night, Steve. You might see a 14-year-old, 11-year-old walking the street at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Man, my mama Bernie said, you ain't in the house where the street light come on.
Light.
Fucking right.
I'm talking about when that joker started. Beep, 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 beep.
Shit.
Yeah, you know, get a quicker.
Yeah.
Those days are long gone.
You saw the fastest rascals go shooting through yards, man. When like start.
Those days are long gone, man.
Yep. Sure right.
Times have changed. The generations
You come
have
to the house,
changed.
you had one job to do. Go in there, take a bath, but you can't sit on no furniture in the house. So you watch your ass.
I'm telling you, see,
Yeah.
parents come out mamas come out them house goats on, bro, while looking at the side of the driveway.
Shit. I remember the plastic used to be on the couch.
Plastic,
Plastic cover.
plastic, brother. You're right. They pulled it out when grandmama came, put it right back on when grandma left.
Fucking.
So,
Man, I remember back in the day, man, when we first got HBO, my bro.
oh man, I think we stole that.
Yeah.
I think we got that for the neighbors. But yeah, I
That's
remember that
when
HBO.
they used to run that shit from the pole to the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we did. We did something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. There used to be some illegal shit going
Yes,
on.
sir. Had some good HBO though.
Yeah.
Good fights.
Yeah, man. I can remember hell when we first got cable. Shit. Man, I didn't even come out the house.
Yeah, bro. Some good shows back in the day.
That shit was
too.
like a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Didn't even come out.
No.
Yeah, I remember going late at night, you used to put the damn towel down and put the TV all the way down low
Yeah.
and cut that mud on Cinemax.
Cinemax, yeah. Cinemax off the chain.
Yeah.
Now you can see that on the regular ABC, CBS.
Yeah, we talked about that last time, man. You can see it right now on regular.
Yeah, you have to kind of, God, dog.
You see it all now.
I'm like, man, it be just, wow.
Man, I love that stuff. Bro. This dude said, man, nowadays, man, you got to talk to the kids about the birds and the bees, the bees and the bees, the birds and the birds, the bees that had a stinger that don't want have a stinger.
Let them don't better do it for them commercials. Catch them, boy, because it'll be tongue kissing. Birds on birds, birds on birds. They be going at it. I was like, yeah, dog. Are we gonna? What's going on today?
Yeah.
Shit, dog. They got two old men on one of them. That's it, dog. What's going on, brother? Said 2 old brothers on there. I said, Lord. Bro, we got to come up. Yeah, hey, that's all.
Hey, man.
Man, y'all
They
crazy,
promote
man.
to the high level now.
Yeah, it's on another level, man. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day watching TV, you didn't see the husband and the wife sleep in the same bed. They slept in twin beds in the room.
They had on full clothes, too. You know that?
Yeah, full pajama.
Had a full pajama set and some shoes on. They so hot up in that house, boy. Still had on an undershirt. I'm wrestling, boy. God, dog. Gotta go to the bathroom. 5 or 6 minutes to get out of that stuff. Shoot, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, brother.
You definitely can tell, man, that the generations have changed. People have changed. People are not the same as they used to be, coming up. We was raised up to, you speak to people, and all that. People now, they look at you like you fucking crazy, man. Why you speaking to? I'm like, damn.
They do.
And it's ridiculous, man. But,
You know how I am, man. When I try to make these young cats speak to me, but, I don't know. Sometimes I might need to kind of pause on that. These cats on another level now, man.
Yeah, you can't underestimate nobody, especially these youngsters now, because they're quick to pull the trigger.
There you go. They don't look in your eyes at all.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they think that's the honorary thing to do. They respect the people that go to prison more than they respect the people that don't. You know what I'm saying? Which is that's a society thing, man.
Yep.
We need to have more shows like the Hustlers when the Calgary shows go.
Yep.
More people went to college than ever in the United States, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As far as in our community, you know what I'm saying? They promoted that with Different World and all that type of stuff, man, showing how great, college was about, man, and how important it was to the community.
Right.
Right. We need to get back to promoting that. If we don't even promote them going to college wise, we need to promote them going to get a trade. Like, when I was growing up, man, like everybody in my neighborhood was either a roofer, plumber, or carpenter, or something, a painter. Or they had some type of trade, and they passed it down to their kids, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nowadays, man, the kids is out here wondering, man. And they ain't got no type of training. They ain't got nothing they can do to benefit to make the money.
Yeah.
You're right.
One of the things, if I ever get some money to do, man, I would take all the kids, man, between the ages of 16 and 20 that's not in school, and take them to either be an auto mechanic, roofer, or something. Teach them something with their hands.
Yeah.
That they can go out into the real world and be able to flourish.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to always need those things. You will always need a mechanic. You're going to always need somebody to fix the roof. Yeah. You're going to always need somebody to do your plumbing. You're going to always need somebody to do your HVAC. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach these kids in order. It's another way they can make money, man, than out here in the street. Yeah. A lot of these kids make $20, $30 a day, and they talking about their hustle. Yeah. And they can take their ass to McDonald's and make more than that. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sir.
No doubt.
Because they think because they doing something, but they really not, man. They put their life on jeopardy, man, and there's all kind of shit going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to be able to get some more, man. Ain't no more damn Jesse Jacksons or no more Al Sharptons or Martin Luther Kings out here neither, man. Like, where's the people that's out here mentoring these kids, man? Like, we done got so frustrated and so tired. Like you said, man, I try to make them say, speak, at least speak. Yeah. But now you kind of scared to say something to them because you don't know how the conversation's going to be.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So, like, we got to get back, man, to try and find a common ground to where we can relate to these kids. Because if we don't speak to them, at least try, man, we don't lost.
Yeah. You're right. Yes, sir.
I totally agree.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. Man.
And then we end up having people like making millions of dollars, like Young Thug and 42 Doug, allegedly out here doing street shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Over the phone and stuff like that, man. Like, when is that going to stop, man? Them ones making millions of dollars and they out here
still
doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Quick money. Yes, sir.
And then,
they try to keep it real.
And then, with social media and all that shit too, man, these motherfuckers be on social media saying and doing all this shit. And then you got people that's all they do is sit on social media all day within law enforcement.
Yep.
And they watching all this shit.
Yep.
They seeing everything.
Yep. You're right.
So, they put themselves in that position.
Yes, sir.
and people's watching that shit, and then when some shit goes down, they got that to go to.
I had a cousin one time, man. God bless the dead, man. He got murdered a couple years back. He got caught up in a sweep. Well, he said a sweep, but he's like, I don't know how they caught me. Motherfucker, you on motherfucker Facebook every day showing drugs and money.
Yep. Yeah.
What are you talking about? You don't think your PO watching you on parole?
Mm-hmm. Baby, y'all.
Yep. You talk on yourself. Ain't nobody snitching on you.
Yeah. Just dumb decisions. Terrible decisions, brother. Terrible decisions out there.
Yeah.
And we got to get these OGs out here that been in the game a long time and transition themselves out of the game. Because they know the game ain't there and then I'm going to cause them with a bunch of heartache and pain. Reach out to the kids. They more likely to listen to them than they will listen to someone like me or you.
Right. Yeah, I just to say that. Yeah, they will listen to them quicker.
Yeah, they will, man.
Before they listen to us. So
yeah, let them know that, you know what I'm saying, you go to jail, man, you got to go in there and drop your drawers and spread your booty cheek for another man to look up your ass. And you go eat when they tell you to eat. You go pee when they tell you to pee. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go outside. It's almost like you're in school. You go outside to play when they tell you to play.
Yeah.
You go to bed when they tell you to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit is that? That ain't to live for a human being that's supposed to be free.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely love my freedom.
I'll tell you, brother. For real.
Definitely love my freedom. I'm quite sure you guys do too.
Sir.
You know.
I don't know how to even go to jail and break down and let a man look up my ass.
I know.
Yeah. I'm fortunate.
Or going and take a shower with a bunch of people, man. You got to worry about motherfuckers talking about you look good in the shower.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Been fortunate enough, never been to jail. Fortunate, man. And that comes from listening. Yep. You know, you go out here and do some fucked up shit. Mm-hmm. This is where you're gonna be at.
Yep.
And from all the stories, of course, I got a couple of relatives that's been to prison, and hearing some of the stories that they tell, that's not where you want to be.
No,
you don't want to be there. Actually, I got my cousin was in prison some years ago. Now he straightened his shit up. But I can remember when he came home, and he stayed with us for a couple of days, and man, he slept in the same room with me. Of course, you know we had the little twin beds as we was talking about earlier. But shit, man, this dude was waking up at 4 a.m. with the light on. He doing push-ups and shit, man. I'll be like, God damn, man, you turn the damn light off, man.
Yeah.
But you're telling me, he said, man, there's just something I'm used to doing, being locked up, and there's some shit you don't want to get yourself into. You going to prison, man.
Yep, you're right, brother.
And I listen.
Yep.
Now I hope and pray that I don't have to go. But it's going to be for a hell of a charge if I go. It's going to be trying to save my life or my family's life or somebody's close to me where I have to defend. But on some dumb shit, no, man.
Yeah, man.
Because I know better.
Yep.
So I'm not looking forward to going that way.
In my life right now, it ain't too much going to make me go to jail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right.
Like, let's go. I'm not going to try to touch on it. Like, I had a big thing on my Facebook page a while back when I told people, I don't care what nobody says to my wife. I'm going to speak to the person about it, but I'm not going to put my hands on that person where I can hit that man and kill him, and he ain't did nothing to cause no physical body harm to me or my wife, where I end up in prison because I got mad at what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, man, you supposed to protect your wife at all costs. So, to what cost is your freedom to you, though?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you have a conversation with that man, say, hey, man, we're not doing that, and you see that this person ain't listening to you, and that he wants to smoke, then it's time for you to move around. Like Kevin Jake said, he said, back in the day, he said, he go ham on him. But he said, you see that you're not a reasonable person now. And then he try to have you on a disrespect thing. He going to move around. He going to move away from you. He know that you not comprehending what he trying to say.
Yeah.
So you don't need to do it in his face.
Yeah.
And that's just a real logical thing, man. You can't go out here and fight people over words, man.
Right.
No,
right.
You can't do that, brother. You can't. No, you can't.
Not over words.
No.
If this person not trying to hurt you and your family, man, you can't do that.
You can hold up though. You can defend. You can defend.
But a lot of motherfuckers don't think like that, especially the hotheads. They don't think like that because the first thing they want to do is somebody say some wrong shit.
Yeah, brother.
The first thing they want to do is pull the gun out.
Pull the gun out.
Yeah.
Can't talk to you like a man.
Can't talk like a man.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I said. You got to have a conversation with this man, and then when you find out this man is not in his right mind, you got to write it off.
Yeah,
you know, like, hey, it ain't work.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I got a lot to lose. I got kids to count on me. Mm-hmm. I got a mama that needs me.
Yep.
I got brothers and sisters that might need me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I go to jail, what is like me looking at them and telling them, like, you know, hey, I gave all this up because this guy said something to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now I look like an asshole, like, you know, like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't move past some words.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And I know, Doc, you ain't gonna let nobody call your career as being a doctor over no words, right?
Doc?
No, brother. Hey, I'm with you, 100% now. I'm gonna talk you down all day. Now, don't let the looks fool you, though. Them hands did the slapping a little bit now. Don't put your hands on me or her, but yeah, I'm with you, man. Conversation. Conversation. You know, you can't cure a situation with conversation. So sometimes you got to move on. Hey, man, hey, you know what? I'm just telling you where I am with mine, and we just finna move on. And you know, all that you talking, I understand. I just want to let you know how I feel about it. Let's move. I come at peace and move on and hope that will resolve a situation. The jokers get a little crazy every now and then, but you know. It is what it is.
Then some of them, man, they want you to they want to provoke the shit on, make it go further than what it is, so they have an opportunity to do what it is they want to do.
Yeah, but I'm like you, Steve. I got a lot to lose. Yeah, and you know, for some bull jive, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I'm trying to protect my brand.
Just think about what Will Smith lost, man. Like they pulled all his projects, man.
Yeah.
And Will Smith was the poster boy for Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? For the movie.
Yeah, they definitely been pulling this shit, man.
His TV shows, his movies, they don't pull all of that, right?
Yeah.
Because he embarrassed them on the highest of highs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was the Oscars, man.
Yeah, man. Terrible, brother.
Yeah. Whew. Man, it's been a great show, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Been a great.
Steve, you didn't get a chance to eat nothing, man. The way you talking, brother.
Yeah.
Steve must have took some small bites or something, baby.
He was sucking that shit through a straw,
man. I've been taking this food up time.
Like y'all shopping on this thing.
Nigga sucking the shit like broth.
That's something for real. Man, that's awesome, baby. That's all.
Fucking broth. He eating broth. Sucking it through the straw.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
Hey, man. Y'all something else. Hey, man, once again, man, I love having conversations with y'all, man, get feedback, man, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like to hear different perspective of things when we have conversations, man. You know, like, it's always an honor to be amongst y'all on radio land.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, you know, like.
No doubt, man.
It's just an honor, man, just get around some good guys, man, that really, you know, have some of the same values that I have. And just chop it up, man.
I'm with you, Steve.
Yeah, that's why I fucks with you, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on.
Man,
definitely, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me, man. And once again, man, congratulations, man, for 3 years of grinding, man. I really, man, in all the work you done put in, and man, and keeping positive and keep moving forward, man. You know, like, you're a real positive role model to these people.
Hey, man.
That's something you might be able to go and have a conversation with the kids about.
Right.
There's no such thing as an overnight sensation.
Yep.
That's right.
Look, it took me 3 years just to get to this point, and I'm still ain't where I want to be.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
That's
rich,
right.
That's rich right there. You're right. That's good.
No doubt, bro. Man, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, then,
All right,
bro.
then, bro.
Appreciate you coming on.
Be safe. Peace.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, man.
All right. All right, man. My man, Steve Battle. Man, always a pleasure to have him on the show. And, of course, you, my man, Doc.
Appreciate you,
The
brother.
doctor himself,
I
Dr.
echo
Driscoll
it.
DeVaul.
I echo what Steve said. We're proud of you, my brother.
Hey, man, I
Keep
appreciate
pushing.
it.
I notice what you say.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing, man. You're doing great work, brother. Great work.
Man, I appreciate you, man. All right, any guests that want to come on the Jock Johnson podcast or be a part of the podcast, excuse me, or have any questions or comments, hit me up on IG at The Real Jock Johnson. Also, you can hit me up on my Twitter page at the Jock Johnson Podcast. Check out the upcoming YouTube channel. Don't have nothing available right now, but it's up. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Of course, you can check me out on 216 The Blend, Cleveland, Ohio, live 365 radio on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. and again at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, of course, that will be 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Eastern. Check me out. Big shout out to 216 also. And, of course, you can hit me up in my email at jockjpodcast@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. Love to get you on the show. All right, y'all, let's going to wrap it up for yours truly, the mastermind behind the mic, the podcast. Always remember, do what you love what you do. I'm out, y'all.